everyone, it's Julie Cohen on Thursday, May 21st on Facebook Live. How are you all today? Thank you for joining. We're talking about listening to your body today. And we've been doing lives now for about 2 months, we being everybody in our office. And I've always tried to keep my lives based on pure Chinese medicine, TCM, things that I know a lot about and studied a lot in school. And today, for me, I wanted to do something that comes more from my clinical practice of working with people and seeing what people need, and also personally, right? Like our bodies and our health and what they're trying to tell us. So this is what happened last week. I got a migraine, which I don't usually get. I haven't gotten in years. And A, it was not fun, it was terrible. And B, it was my little reminder that what I'm doing to myself has consequences. And it's not just me, it's all of us. And this is not a soapbox talk, because everybody has moments, and Lord knows in these times of social distancing and pandemics and so much unknown, it's not a comfortable place to be in. So, but the point is that our bodies give us feedback, and if we could just listen to it, is step one of good health, right? Like Chinese medicine, as we've been saying for the past 2 months, is about prevention, keeping energy balanced, qi and blood balanced, so that when our bodies are harmonized, then we can feel good and feel better, feel good as we get older and things progress. And listening to your body is the same thing, right? Because I'm not saying that we can prevent disease, right? Like things happen. People get cancer and people get diabetes, and some things we can do to prevent, and some things, I mean, Lord knows, if we had an answer, we would fix it, right? So, but there's little daily bodily processes and things that we go through that if we can just clue in and pay attention to our body, it is a form of prevention. And so in Chinese medicine, we talk about root and branch, which I'm sure you've heard about now, but root and branch treatments. The root is why we're having a problem, why something is going awry. It could be chronic dietary imbalances, chronic stress, lifestyle imbalances, that's a root. But the branch is why it's happening, what it looks like. So for somebody who gets chronic migraines, that's the branch. It's not why it's happening. For me, it was not enough sleep and too much caffeine. Just frustrating because I know better. So that's the root, and the branch is the manifestation. So it's an integral concept to Chinese medicine that I invite everybody to check in with yourselves. And I've got a few examples. Number one is sleep. And this comes up a lot because we acupuncturists ask our patients a lot of questions when they come in. Sleep, diet, digestion, etc. And, or for periods, which we'll get to in a minute, people always answer normal. They're normal. And I always say, well, what does normal mean? Because normal for you is not normal for me, is not normal for my neighbor, is not normal for anybody. So there's no such thing as normal, right? But sleep, there are some basic things, right? Because sleep is your body's time to heal itself. You have to rest and rejuvenate so that your body can function optimally. And so some people can do great on 4 hours of sleep. Not many, but few. But most of us need to be able to sleep for a good 6 to at least 8 hours. We need to be able to fall asleep and stay asleep the whole night. So it's common that we accept, well, I have problems falling asleep, or I just wake up, I toss and turn, I'm restless. That is your body's clue that something is amiss. In Chinese medicine, we look for the root. Is it, from our perspective, is it heat? Is it blood deficiency? Whatever it may be. But the point is, when your body isn't able to fall and stay asleep, it's sending you an SOS signal. Another signal is digestion.
Can I play with your computer?
Sure. Our digestion. We're supposed to be able to take in food and drink, and our body's supposed to take in foods and create energy and blood on a daily basis. So we should not be having acid reflux. We should not be having belching. We should not be having bloating or gas. Because even if you think about it right now, if you are having bloating or gas, right? If you just think about it, you think, that's not sitting well. That wasn't the right food for me. And maybe your body is telling you it can't handle that food. That can be something as simple as that. But if you're experiencing these things on a regular basis, it's your body telling you this is not working for me. We're supposed to have regular bowel movements. And of course, some people can go a week without a bowel movement.
Which one is your computer?
I'm sorry?
Which one is your computer?
I'll be right there, okay?
Which one is your computer?
Over there on the table. I'm sorry. So digestion, so we're supposed to be able to take in food and digest it and move it through the body at least once a day.
Can I take it out there?
Sure. So digestion is another way that your body might send you an SOS if you are having digestive trouble. So you should be able to eat your food, digest your food, and eliminate your food in an efficient manner. Another way that our body can send us an SOS sign that something's wrong is pain. And we see this a lot when people come to us who are a little more mature in age, and then they're having joint pain. And I'll be right with you, Nan. Go ask Daddy, okay? We accept that as we get older, my back's going to hurt, my knees are going to hurt, I'm going to have joint pain. And I can tell you with certainty, from a Chinese medical perspective, we shouldn't. Very simply, whenever there's pain in the body, energy is stuck. And of course, it can get stuck for anybody, from a trauma, from a fall, from improper dietary habits, or improper structure when we're on computers all day. But whenever you're experiencing pain, your chi is stuck. So your body is telling you, this isn't working for me, you gotta get me moving. So, we do that with supplements or diet or acupuncture or Chinese herbs as prevention, right? Because when you're experiencing these things, pain, headaches, your body is telling you this is not working. And it's so easy, and we're so processed and conditioned in a society to push through it. You got back pain, keep going. Get a cortisone injection, have the surgery, which might be great and fine. Those are wonderful treatments and they help. However, if you're having the back pain, that's the first step, right? Before you have back pain, is when we're supposed to be working on this. My final example, this is my daughter Grace. This is our future, so we're hoping that, and this is my daughter Anna. Go ask Daddy. Right, I'll be right there. Hormones, I'm sorry. So hormones are something we deal with a lot in our office. We do a lot of work with women's health and fertility. And this is when people come in with a question of periods and they say, well, they're normal. And we need to know what normal is, because of course there's the textbook of 28-day cycle with we ovulate in the center, etc. But as I've said this before, and I'll say it multiple times again, I'm sure, when our hormones are in balance, we experience things like painful periods or PMS. And we, again, accept them so commonly, but they're not supposed to be there. It's your body's way of telling you something is amiss. It can be your hormones are imbalanced, or your hormones are imbalanced. So that is your body's way of sending you messages. So I invite you to tune into your body, pay attention, don't dismiss how you're feeling. It takes a lot of, I think, courage and bravery to listen to yourself, because we're so used to other people telling us what's wrong with us, right? We rely on people to take the MRI or take the blood work and tell us what's wrong. And of course, those are helpful, important pieces of the puzzle. But as I say to everybody, and I'll say to you now, nobody's an expert in your body except for you. You live in it every day. You know it the best. So please pay attention to how you're feeling. Don't discount it. And make sure that you are living and functioning optimally. Thank you for your patience with me today. I'm sorry for the distraction. Our office is starting to open back up slowly, very slowly, for a few people. I'll be right there. Go ahead, give Jojo a cookie. And we look forward to seeing you soon. And I will be less distracted there. Be well. Take care.
Have a Jojo
Great day.
cookie.
Bye-bye.